This is our newest mill. We got this about a month ago. This is a 3-roller monster mill. It's about as good as you can get on a homebrew scale. When we first started mashing, we'd been buying our grains pre-milled, and after about the second or third time of mashing, we found that we kept having to adjust our process for minute changes in grain crack, and that was becoming quite a hassle because we were getting stuck mashes every day. As soon as we started milling, we'd been using a 2-roller homebrew mill, which we immediately burnt the drill out on. Then we moved to a coffee grinder, which was fantastic, but it was so slow to mill a bag, and we were getting heaps and heaps of flour, so we were back to stuck mashes. We got this guy about a month ago with a 1-horsepower motor, and sort of through changing the process, we realized we were getting more and more alcohol out of our mashes, and when we began looking into it, it makes sense that a grain is like a seed or a kernel. As soon as it's cracked and exposed to air, it starts to oxidize on the inside. And the nutrients that the yeast would be feeding off of in the later part of the fermentation are actually very likely to die by the point that it ends up in a mash. So when you finally get to that last bag on the bottom of the pallet 3 weeks after it's been cracked, there might not be very much in there for the yeast to survive off of. And we were finding that we were getting mashes finishing at maybe like 10-10, 10-12, whereas now when we crack ourselves, we're finishing at like a 1 or 1-0-0-0. So in conclusion, definitely mashing, or definitely milling your own grains is going to get you a better product in the end